guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we are taking a look at the Age of Extinction Scorn. And I gotta say, this figure is really cool. I actually really like Scorn. I think he's fantastic. Now, I gotta tell you guys, this was sent to me by MikeMouse74, so I really do appreciate that. If you guys want to check out his channel, I will link you down in the description below. Tell him that I sent you there. And I gotta tell you a funny story. Now, the reason why he sent it to me was because I believe he was doing a contest, and I had mentioned that the Age of Extinction figures had never shown up. Scorn was definitely the one that I was going to get. And it drove me nuts because all these other people were getting Scorn and whatever figures, and I was just like, where the hell are they? They haven't shown up in my Walmart. So that's how I was able to get Scorn. I guess I won the contest. Yes, I won the contest because I got Scorn in the end. What's funny enough is Mike Mouse sent me the Scorn, and then 2 days later, I found all of the Wave 1 Deluxes at my Walmart. So I just found that hilarious. With that out of the way, I still do appreciate this. I really do. So here is Scorn in his Spinosaurus mode, which I really like the Spinosaurus. That is actually my favorite dinosaur. I don't know, just this section I find hilarious and cool at the same time. So there's that. Also, I'll be honest, I liked him in Jurassic Park 3, so there's that. But I really do like the look and design of this. I think they did a pretty good job. He has little arms, which I think the Spinosaurus has a bit bigger arms than that, but that's fine. The red color scheme really does work for this toy. I really like that. The Autobot logo on the front there really works too. The orange looks nice too. The thing that I'll complain about is he doesn't have the exact same scale section as he does in the movie. It was more like he has two different scale sections, and they were more just like, they weren't exactly like sails. They were more just spikes sticking out. But I like this version more because I like the Spinosaurus, and this definitely looks like a Spinosaurus. And what's cool is you can flip this out and you can have a little hand on the top there. So if you want to do that, that's cool. He does have an opening and closing jaw, blue eyes, so that's very nice. No real articulation in the tail, but it is rubber. You can also pop that off from the back, although you have to remove this section, and you can give it a bit more articulation. You also have the sword on the bottom, which you can pop off, like so. Sometimes that will just slide out by itself, but you can just pop that out. Also, the red here is a different color than this. This is a more metallic red, but I understand that because this is a pearly red, so I do understand where they're going for with that. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and transform the figure. So, to start with that, you're going to bring this section down. There's a hinge right here. And you're going to bring that down from the ball joint just to straighten out the legs. Straighten out the legs from the knees, like so. And then open up these sections of the legs to fill that out. And I believe you're supposed to rotate the legs like so, but I could have that wrong. And then flip this out, and that will form the front of the feet like so, which I actually think is kind of clever. Next, take this section on the front here and bring that down and rotate. Okay, no, sorry. Pop out the sails and move that back, and you're not supposed to rotate the legs, so I got that wrong. Also, flip down these little skirt bits, which I like how the dinosaur mouth forms that, although that kind of doesn't make sense too because the dinosaur head also forms the arm. Maybe this section isn't supposed to be the jaw for the robot mode. I can see that. Anyways, rotate this around, and once you rotate that, the shoulders will lift up, and the head will move slightly out, and you just take your finger and move that out just a little bit further than that. I think it goes a little bit further than that, about there. So, there you go. And then you fold that down like so. Bring down the arm like so. Bring down this arm, flip that down and around, rotate, flip this up, and that little bit right here that would form the That big chunk on the neck, I forget what it's called, the Adam's apple. Yes, that will flip down too, and flip down the head, flip down the hand, and there you have Scorn in his robot mode, which I think kind of fails because I put a red background with a red figure. But if I have to be honest, this figure is really good. I like this. I think he's fantastic. I love the design. Oh yeah, also flip this up. And what I like to do with the arms is I like to just flip that up with the sails. Make sure the sails are also plugged in on the back, and there you go. Now, I think this figure is really good. My one complaint is that the head doesn't lift up all the way, and he's got loose hips, which are something. You can shave down the back of the head to get that to lift up further, but I don't necessarily mind him looking down either. I think that's fine. Hell, with all the little Autobots, it actually makes sense in a way. Anyways, he's got a little blade that you can give him. Don't remember that in the movie, but he has that. Just an extra little weapon. He doesn't need it. It doesn't affect the transformation or anything like that, so you just throw that off to the side or give it to some other figure, maybe like Swerve or Tailgate. The articulation is pretty good. The articulation in this arm is pretty good, and the articulation in this arm, for being a weapon, is pretty decent too. You get a lot of articulation in the leg, so that's pretty good, and you get a ball joint that pretty much it only allows rotation, not so much up and down, but that's fine. You get blue on the head with the silver mouth. I think that looks pretty good. I like the simple heads, the simple knight-looking heads. I think that looks pretty good. The shoulders are very big, but I do like that too. And you don't really get waist articulation, so I guess that's a complaint. But due to the transformation, you can see why they didn't add that. But yeah, I think this figure looks very good. There's not really much more that needs to be said. Just watch out for the hips, and if you want to get the head to lift up further than that, you have to modify it. I also like the sails on the back, how they kind of curve to the side like that. That's pretty good. I do like how the entire head forms the arm. I think that's very nice. So with that out of the way, there's not really much more to say. I think it's a very good looking figure. I really do like it, and I appreciate Ron from Mike Mouse 74 for sending this guy out, because he is just that awesome. So with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time.